All right, we're gonna open it up a little bit. 6,000 RPM red line. Hi everybody, Jim from County Corvette. I have here a 2000 convertible, and this car is a 3-pedal, 6-speed, 27,415 mile original car. Really just a sweetheart. It's one we don't see a lot of these now with under 30,000 miles, and this is just a stellar color combination. 6-speed transmission cars now, they're starting to wake up in values because, hey, they don't make a Corvette with a front engine manual shift transmission. So who's to say or know what the future holds for that, but they are no more. So it's kind of a cool thing. But these are still just one of the best values out there in the car market in general. You just can't buy a performance car like this with these looks and this reliability, you know, in a price range that this car offers. So this car is really well optioned as well. Aside from the condition, which is superb original paint, it's got the polished aluminum wheels, F45 suspension, the active handling, which modulates the pitch and yaw if you get out of control. Very advanced car for its day. Now this one has the dual zone air sport seats with the 6-way adjustment, telescopic wheel, head-up display. I think they checked off every box on this thing. So this car is really just as good as you'll find out there. We're going to take it for a ride. I've not driven it yet, so we'll go through that. But we've serviced the car, and it didn't need anything. As far as I remember, if it did, it's listed on our intake form, and we'll have an invoice for anything that we did do to it. Because when we retail a car, we go through it and fix anything it may need. So let's get it out on the road and show you what it can do. Okay, I can just tell you right off the bat, the transmission feels great. There's no bearing noise when they get a higher mileage or if they've been tracked or autocrossed. Sometimes you'll get some resonance from the input bearing on the transmission. All right. All right, so I went from tour to performance, and it definitely felt like it got stiffer. It's not a huge difference in the way it works, but it does soften it up a bit from performance to tour. Yep, there's no vibration in the tires. Everything's nice and smooth, just the way it's supposed to be. Feels great. There's not a lot of inherent problems on these cars. As I've covered in some other videos, you have the battery tray, which is over the electrical harness. You have to really make sure that the lead acid battery doesn't go bad and leak. But that's really just a negligent thing to let happen. But if a car sits for a long time, it can happen. No evidence of that in this car. The other thing is you have dual fuel tanks on these cars to distribute the weight of the fuel. So the fuel pumps and the fuel sender unit is one piece, and you have two, one for each tank, and they lack lubrication sometimes, and they'll start to hang up, and they'll get a gum forming on it. Tektron is highly advised to use, and that'll eliminate that, the gum buildup anyway, and it will actually provide some lubrication. So if people use that Tektron, these things really don't have problems with that. So it's something, you know, cleans the fuel injectors. It's just a good idea to dump it in there with a tank of fuel. Not necessary, but it can prevent problems down the road. There's no issues with that now. Everything in here, again, works as it should. The head unit with the dual zone air function works properly. This is a nice car. I really like the color combination as well. I like getting cars like this, and I don't get them often anymore. All right, we're gonna open it up a little bit. 6,000 RPM red line. All right, runs out perfectly. Right to red line. Not a hiccup, not a hitch. So this car gets a thumbs up from me. It's now retail ready and a great summer car. This is one you can buy with confidence. These have the Bose sound systems in them, and they're pretty good actually. For those of you guys who still have CD collections, if you're over 50, and still want to admit that, if you haven't converted over to Spotify like I did earlier, later last year, found myself in a humiliating situation. Anyway, we won't get into that. But yeah, if you want to throw some CDs in the glove box, you can do that. There are very easy conversions to set it up for Bluetooth. We do a lot of them. But hey, if you want to utilize those CDs you still have and live in that nostalgia, it's the 8-track of our era. You know, or our generation, excuse me. Guys who grew up in the 80s and 90s. What can I tell you? But yeah, these cars are now 25 years old, and it's hard to imagine that. But that's the reality. So to find them with low mileage and well cared for, it's getting harder and harder, but they're still out there. These cars come to us, and this is how I like to present them. I can't go wrong selling it, and you can't go wrong buying it. It's just a lot of car for the money. So, anyway, this is a car you can buy with confidence, and if you're in the market for, just a nice summer driver. I mean, you could daily drive the car. I wouldn't want to, but you could, and that's it. So this one will be on the website here soon, so keep an eye out for well, if you're watching the video, it's on the website. So anyway, thanks for watching, and let us know if you have an interest in it. It's a great car for the money.